Hey everybody, welcome to Vegans Talking Shit. I'm Joey.
I'm Jon.
I'm Vanessa.
I have to say a retraction of sorts because in a recent episode, I said that my niece said that she doesn't read the podcast description.
Oh, yeah.
She actually called me.
That she reads?
Well, not just that she reads, because she's like, I told you I read it. I said that I think that you do a good job with it. Why would you say I don't read it when I not only said I read it, but I told you I like it? So I have to
Idiot.
You have to apologize. She's lovely.
Mallory,
I love
your
her.
uncle's a moron.
Mallory is my beautiful niece. I adore her. So Mallory, this is just me saying I'm sorry. You do read the descriptions, and I'm old, so I forget things. So I misspoke.
And thank you very much for listening us. We love you.
Thank you, Mallory.
She's seriously, she's a dedicated fan.
I know she likes everything I post too.
Yeah.
I get like, oh, is she?
It's really cute.
Yeah,
cute.
she listens to every episode, then gives me her thoughts on every episode. I want you to know that she did tell me that I should never again do my Beavis and Butthead impersonation. She literally did say that.
That's funny.
So thank you, Mallory. Okay, moving on.
Okay.
Today's topic is vegan travel. I don't really know what to say about vegan travel. I haven't done specific travel that is vegan. I can only say that I have traveled, and while traveling, I look at vegan restaurants. But Jon, Vanessa, I think you two are much more educated on this topic, so I am going to pass this on to you two.
Jon can start.
Oh, thank you, my love. It's very kind of you.
Oh, that's cool.
Are you cold?
Little bit.
We live in Florida, and Vanessa's wearing a sweater.
It's what is it, like
Because it's cold.
70 degrees?
Yeah, it's maybe like high 60s.
That is not cold.
It's like 68
Oh
probably.
my God.
Every time we leave for the day, Vanessa's like, do you think I need a jacket? I'm like, it's 80 degrees.
And I always take the jacket.
And she always brings it. I mean, I will give her that it is cold in some
You
restaurants
have no
and places.
business making fun of her, dude. You just turned on the heater. This is...
It's a little cold in the house right now.
Dude!
But I wouldn't wear a sweater. It's 72.
I have
And the window's
never,
open.
in my entire life living here, I have never turned on the heater. I don't even know what the point is of a heater down here.
Almost don't ever.
You were in Chicago your whole life mostly, so
And that
I
heat was
really
on.
don't get it. Okay.
All right. So, yeah, vegan travel, everyone. So we took a vegan cruise 15, 16 months ago or so. We took a flight to Munich, spent a few days in Munich, and then took a train to Dusseldorf. And then we took a vegan cruise down the Rhine River, and it went through Belgium and the Netherlands. It stopped in Antwerp, Rotterdam, and it was really cool.
Amsterdam.
Yeah, I went to Amsterdam where me and my wife met, actually.
Yes.
But it was done by a group called Vegan Cruises. Literally, it's vegan-cruises.com. They do they specialize in river cruises throughout Europe. They also do some in Asia. And they really got their shit together, actually. The whole cruise is vegan. For those that have never done a river cruise before, which we never did before, this one, it's the smaller cruise ships, obviously, because it's a river, not an ocean. There were maybe, what would you say, 150 people, Vanessa?
I think it was 150 and in total 180 because the
crew?
people were, yeah.
So it's 150 vegan people on there and about 30 crew who were not vegan. But all the meals were vegan. There were like 3 meals a day plus snacks and desserts, and it was so much food actually.
Also your pillows.
Yeah, the pillows
Yeah.
were vegan. Like everything.
Say pillows again.
Pillows.
Pillows.
It's cute.
That's cute. Yeah.
So it was. I really recommend it for someone is looking for this type of thing. When we became vegan, maybe not right away, but shortly, 6 months, year after, we're like, it stinks that, if we want to go on a cruise or we want to do something it's just hard.
Actually, we did a cruise.
We did a cruise.
And I think that's why we started talking about and start search for vegan travels. And we were surprised that it had many options of vegan companies, travel companies that do different kind of tours.
Yeah. Do you remember the cruise we went on, by the way, before the vegan cruise?
Oh my God, it was Margaritaville.
It was a Margaritaville themed boat.
It was my first cruise.
It was our first cruise.
But you were both vegan at this point.
Yeah. We were vegan
and the
already.
food was horrible.
The food was pretty
It
bad.
was so bad.
You know, I can actually speak on that. I've been on only 2 multi-day cruises. They were both Carnival cruises. I don't know about now, but I can tell you that as a vegan in a Carnival cruise, it was terrible. Like just something as simple as, almond milk, oat milk, or whatever for my coffee. They didn't have it out there. So I would have to actually hunt someone down, ask if they have it. And they did have it to their credit, but to have to bother someone who's like bussing a table and then say, hey, can you get me almond milk or oat milk or something? That's a pain in the ass. And forget it. As far as the food, yes, you can ask if they have this or they have that. And sometimes they will accommodate. But it's the fact that you have to actually ask and kind of feel like an asshole and feel like you're inconveniencing someone. I don't like that. It's very awkward for me.
Oh, yeah. And I think about that because when we were on the vegan cruise, there were many times so Vanessa was fully gluten-free then.
Right.
And she didn't know sometimes if things were gluten or gluten-free.
Yeah. In Europe, I have noticed for the few trips we did there, they're not very conscious about gluten-free options. Like here in US, everybody who goes normally has the GF there. And they didn't have this in the cruise as well. But also, before they said, if you have any kind of preferences, you should tell us, or allergies or something like that. You could email before. Because you have to give some information about yourself before you're getting in the boat. And something interesting is because all the time people say to me but in Europe the gluten is different. You don't feel so swollen and
the
blah blah blah.
Gluten is different.
Oh my God! You never hear this?
No.
All the time I heard someone
Wow.
because the wheat here is poison. There's all that stuff.
Yeah.
And people that I know say so much about this gluten thing that they say, well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to eat the gluten and that's it.
Right.
Yeah. The second day I was already sick.
Yeah.
My stomach was exploding and I was feeling
Your
horrible.
stomach was exploding. There's a visual. Jesus.
Can you imagine that?
Ugh.
Can you?
I mean, now, yeah, if you guys keep saying it, now I'm imagining your stomach exploding.
Well, but
really
not in the bad ways.
That makes me think of the movie
explosion.
Alien. Do you remember the movie
explosion.
Alien?
Oh,
John?
yeah.
The original, directed by Ridley Scott. The actor John Hurt had the alien come out of his belly.
Something like that.
What was the movie they did the parody of it?
That was Spaceballs.
Spaceballs, yes.
Mel Brooks.
He was dreaming.
Yes.
That was so good.
Yeah, that
he was at the bar.
I think they're doing a sequel to Spaceballs.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Well, let me finish my story.
I'm sorry, Vanessa.
I come
Never
up
happens.
there in the cruise, and I asked them if they could make some, gluten-free options for me because it was not very well noticed here.
Yeah.
All next day they had so much options, especially for me.
Really?
And the guy that run everything, he came in the morning with me. Look, I bought this bread for you. Amazing breads, the whole
Wow.
grains, was amazing. The entire service was very, very,
It was
very
great.
high end. Actually, I want to go to the Croatian one, and it's full,
In what?
all sold out.
Oh, full.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's vegan dash.
Sorry.
I thought you said fool, like FOOL.
No, it's full, it's sold out, and
Yeah.
I really want to go, and it's sold out.
So this cruise line, guys, we went, like I said, on the Rhine River, Germany, Belgium, Netherlands. They have all the meals for you on the cruise. And then, what we did when we stopped in the cities, we would eat at places we found on Happy Cow usually, because Happy Cow is the best. Shout out Happy Cow. especially the
Antarctica.
singles area. If you're singles,
I think it
Going
was
to-
pretty good for the prices. Also for the tours was very reasonable.
Yeah.
They're going to the Douro River in Portugal. They're going to the Rhine again.
They were in
Darwin's-
Antarctica
They're going to the
Antarctica?
last week. I
yeah.
think.
They
I
were
think it
just
was
in
last week.
Antarctica.
But it was a big boat. It was
That's
not
like
river
a
cruise.
dream of mine, going to Antarctica.
It is my dream to
Really?
do that.
Well, the Antarctica cruise is especially interesting to me, not just because it's Antarctica, because when I researched Antarctica cruises, the one thing that was constant is there is nothing vegan in Antarctica. So if you go to Antarctica, you're not gonna. It's mostly seafood, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So if this vegan cruise will feed you vegan food while you're in Antarctica, that's perfect.
Oh yeah.
It's the most perfect. There is no other cruises like that in
Right.
the world. Frankly, they're even doing something in the Caribbean soon.
Yeah.
So convenient.
It's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I have a negative about it. And it's not even a negative. It's there's so much food on the boat that when you get off the boat, for the day, you don't want to eat because you're so full.
Yeah. That's a good problem to have.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But we love, we met at a vegan restaurant group, right?
We like explore.
We like to explore new restaurants. And I remember when we were when we stopped in Amsterdam, I made it a point. I'm like, I'm not eating on the boat
Yeah.
because I want to try some good restaurants in Amsterdam. It's not really a negative.
But we
Right.
did few meals out, not just in Amsterdam, but we ate in Rotterdam too.
Yeah.
We went in cafes and stuff like that, but it was so much food.
But you said that they might do a Caribbean cruise.
They are
Yeah.
doing it.
So if that's the case, will it still be a river?
No, it would be a big one.
Yeah, it has
Would
to
be
be.
a big one.
Yeah.
The one in Antarctica I saw that was a big one. I don't know if it was entire boat vegan, but probably they had a section,
Yeah.
like a vegan special.
They're doing
Kitchen
one in the Mediterranean.
Wow.
You know what's good too? Because the entire boat are vegans.
Every
Yeah.
single one.
That's awesome.
We met so many interesting people in this cruise. It was really, really nice.
And this is vegan-cruises.com.
Correct.
We are not, getting paid to say this, people. So if Jon and Vanessa say that it's a good experience, this is genuine. We don't. At
We
least
don't
not
get
yet.
paid for anything. So.
No, we don't.
Nothing.
We don't get paid jack shit.
So for all you sponsors out there.
Potential sponsors.
So, and there's another companies like there's the Vegan Getaway. They have many tours that I usually like to go in one of them, but we didn't have the opportunity because it's kind of it's basically all in Europe too. But they have a Greece that is pretty cool one, and because we follow them, we kind of see what's going on.
Yeah.
So I really would like to go in one.
What's that one again? I'm sorry.
Is Vegan Getaway.
Vegan
I
Getaway?
don't know if it's that one.
Yeah,
That's-
it's
I'm
Vegan
looking.
Getaway seal
There's
something like that.
there's World Vegan Travel.
It's not this one.
That's a big one. Those are
Are you on the Instagram?
I'm looking on websites. But World Vegan Travel, they do stuff like safaris. That would be pretty cool.
Go. Do you have your Instagram?
I don't have my Instagram now.
I cannot open. Do you have your Instagram?
I can open it.
Yeah, I think it's the Vegan Getaway.
Vegan Getaway. There's Vegan Getaways. It's Naturalista Life Retreats. Is that the one?
Let's see the.
So as they're looking for this, I'm going to
No, vegan.
fill the air.
Fill the air? That sounds gross.
So, guys, I just, there are vegan travel companies out there if you do want to do trips. Most of them seem to be in Europe and Asia.
Demi Moore is vegan?
I don't think so.
It says here, let me see. I'm vegan. I feel better. Demi Moore. Demi Moore just went vegan. Thank you, Demi, for sharing with your fans how good vegan food makes you feel. Demi Moore's secrets to staying fit and youthful at 62 include a vegan diet and a positive mindset. Totally off topic. Sorry,
That's
guys.
great.
It's okay.
But that's awesome that Demi Moore is vegan. Good for her.
Yeah. So yeah, because sometimes it's so hard. You find vegan trips for people that love travel. It's hard. Like you find a restaurant. Sometimes it's hard. You find like hotels as well.
What-
Actually, there is some vegan hotels.
There's not many though. They're really difficult to find.
There's one in Italy.
Oh, that's
mean,
right. I
there's-
think you told me about that
Yeah,
one.
there's one in Italy that I have been watching.
I have to stay at that place.
Me too.
I just think it's a really good thing. With us vegans, it's hard to find your tribe, as they say, especially if you're single. All your friends are probably non-vegan, or maybe a few people. So you start to think about like, how am I going to meet them? And if you want to do a group trip, just go on the internet, search, and just do one.
Because sometimes it's hard to do by yourself, not just for, meeting new people. This one I was telling about the getaway. I use her to write the name after and you put on the social media for you guys. But they have like a single one sometimes. I have
Really?
seen. Yeah, the most people that show up, I can see they're single. And it's kind of like a good way to meet people. I even was telling for a new vegan friend that's showing up in meetups lately. He was telling us that he really wants to meet someone. He really wants a girlfriend. And it's been like hard to find. He's looking for a long time.
Yeah.
And I told him like, get this vegans getaway.
Yeah.
That's what I would do for sure.
There is another lady that I saw. She's a vegan. She has a big YouTube channel.
In our group?
No.
Oh.
She is like the cheap lazy vegan. I think it's something like that. Lazy
good
cheap
name.
vegan. And she has many of these trips. She does already here. She has one in Canada that sounds good. And it's a good way to people meet.
Yeah.
Like, boyfriends, girlfriends. Just go it.
I think it's a great way to meet people. It's it's different too, because like if you're newly vegan or you've been vegan for a year or 2 years, and it's like it's hard to meet like people. Yeah, you go to a restaurant maybe, but you're eating there by yourself. It's it's not like a place where you go and meet people. A restaurant, right? So
Yeah.
like if you want to meet other people, whether you're single, want more friends, want to just feel like included in this world as a vegan, go on one of these trips.
We also
Yeah.
spent the New Year's on the boat, and it was pretty cool.
It was
Yeah,
New
it
Year's
was
on
like
the
a
You
boat.
party.
see fireworks from the boat?
Yeah, we saw.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool.
We were docked in Amsterdam
Okay.
on New Year's Eve. Yeah.
You guys have traveled way more than I have. In your experience, what do you think could be some of the most vegan countries?
I know which are the most because I've researched it. I mean, the most vegan cities in the world. Brighton is like the highest per capita. It's Brighton, England.
Okay.
I think it's in the south of England. It's a college town. That's like the highest per capita maybe in the world.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There or Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv, because the Israeli diet is so it's so vegan already.
Yeah.
There's a ton of vegans there.
I think India also is very vegan.
It's vegetarian.
But
Oh,
you know,
okay. Yeah.
They use a lot of milk and honey in everything.
Okay.
London is the most restaurants in the world are like London, New York, LA.
Right.
Those three cities. But per capita, it's Brighton. Berlin is huge.
Really?
We
Berlin?
have two friends in Brighton that they say they are not vegan. We met them in a trip in
Right.
Exuma, and they became really friends. They were very friendly. And they said that everything in Brighton is vegan. Oh, you have to go. You need to go because everywhere
We need
there's
to
more
go.
vegan than meat eaters there.
Wow. We need to go.
Yeah, we need to go. But other thing that is interesting about the travel, sometimes you don't find a lot of information. For example, we went to Iceland and everything I was searching because people that I know that say they went there, they say that it was not vegan friendly.
Right.
Oh, but you go in the supermarket and buy stuff there and make like a sandwich. That's not my way to travel. When I travel, I really want to experience restaurants and
course, yeah.
eat well, not like make sandwiches in the hotel. But because we really want to go to Iceland to know the place, and we have like friends inviting us that they are not vegan. I was like, okay, I'm going to try buy anything. And I didn't find information about vegan friendly country like Iceland. And that's the other thing that I had in mind. Like maybe I should do a blog about travel or a YouTube channel about travel because people don't put this information. And when we got there, it was very vegan friendly.
Yeah, probably because they eat shark and they eat whale.
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
Oh, yeah. Iceland,
They eat horses there.
They eat horses.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They eat Icelandic horses. But, like, I don't know. There were a couple of straight vegan restaurants, but most of them were just, we had 2 of them that were amazing. I forgot
my
about
God.
that.
The Mama Chia.
Oh, my
Mama Chia?
God. Was
In
that
Iceland?
good.
No.
Was
Mama Chia's here, isn't it?
Was Mama something?
Mama something. It was so good. It was so
Mama
good.
say, Mama say.
I
It was like an
use search,
African,
guys.
wasn't it like African fusion kind of?
I don't know.
Yeah, African Indian. Yeah, it was.
The guy was very
It was like a hippie. He was a yogi. It was one of the best restaurants I've ever been to in my life.
I agree.
Wow.
I mean, top 3 maybe.
Probably.
We went there at least twice. Or
I was
maybe 3
sad.
times.
I was sad that I didn't live in that city to eat that food all the time.
It's interesting because Iceland. The worst part of Iceland's such an amazing, amazing, amazing country. But the worst part of Iceland, because the rest of it is so amazing, is the capital, Reykjavik. And it's not like a horrible capital, but it's just a city. And then when you go out to the nature, it's like, I've never seen anything like this.
Right.
But Reykjavik had the couple restaurants that were so unreal. I mean, Mama whatever. And there was another one, that bakery. I loved it.
Oh, the bakery was amazing too. But everywhere we went, we went around the entire country, and everywhere we found vegan options in the menus. Everywhere.
It's such a, and we didn't, once you get out of the country or get out of the capital, they didn't have a lot of vegan restaurants. But I think because it's such a foodie country, that the options that they did have on the menu were just so out of this world.
Yeah.
And they get so many tourists that they know they have to have really good food.
Okay.
Yeah.
I loved it. You need to go to that country.
I would love to.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But sometimes it's hard to find information on the internet about the vegan trips, vegan travels.
Well, one place you guys haven't gone where I think you should go is, it's domestic, not international.
Portland.
I was just thinking that. Yeah, you were gonna move to Portland.
You've
right?
been there like 10 times.
Were you gonna move to Portland because of how vegan it was?
Yes. Well, there was more to it than just the veganism, but that's a huge part of it. But also,
They have a strip club vegan, that's why.
They I don't know about now, but the last time I was there, they had 2 vegan strip clubs. There's that. There's a vegan bed and breakfast. There's a vegan tattoo parlor. Like vegan places that you wouldn't think exist. You're like, why would that need to be vegan? But yeah, vegan tattoo parlor. I love Portland. I haven't been there in a long time. I think the last time I was there was 2019, and then COVID happened, and then Portland I don't know about now, but it is. It is what?
The highest per capita.
Oh, yeah.
Vegan city. I know what you're going to say before you say it. In the United States, it's the highest per capita vegan city.
Yeah, it's great.
Vegan.
Virgin, what?
I don't know. I said vegan.
What is Virgin?
I think it's
should be
vegan in
vegan.
German.
Really?
No, I don't know. I just misspoke.
When I went to Italy, I did find out that I think might not even just be Italian, but vegano. Maybe that's
Vegano is Portuguese too.
Really?
Yeah, you see it all
And maybe
over.
Spanish.
Vegano.
Vegano.
I think we see it in Europe too, didn't we?
Yeah, vegano.
Yeah.
Vegano is in Spanish. In Spanish it is vegano too.
I think so.
Yeah, it is vegano is Spanish, Portuguese, Italian for sure.
Hey Siri. What is vegan in Spanish?
Vegano.
Yeah, vegano.
It's vegano.
Can you
vegano.
use that, or is that copyrighted?
No, City you can use. People make videos all the time asking City stuff.
So how close were you to moving to Portland?
I would say I was pretty close, but then there were a couple of things that happened that stopped me. One was my job. I got a promotion, and I kind of realized that I'd be giving up a lot if I were to just up and leave. The other thing was I read an article in the New Yorker. The title of it, I'll never forget the title. It was just simply the big one. At some point, there will be a devastating earthquake. People always think about California, but there is a devastating earthquake that will happen in the Pacific Northwest. And I am scared shitless of tornadoes and earthquakes.
Is that the main reason? What about your family?
Well, I mean, after I retire, I'm going to probably leave South Florida. So I'd love to.
Well, you enjoy a lot your family. You see them a lot. You do stuff with them a lot. That's good.
Yeah.
John and I, we don't have any family here.
We were just in Chicago for a month.
Oh, but we don't have any family here. We chose a place that is not my family, not his family. We're in the middle of the way.
Yeah.
We're in the middle.
Take a flight 4 hours north or 8 hours south.
Well, you have handpicked your family now. You have me, you have Brad, you have Virginia.
Yeah, we have our vegan family here.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's not insignificant.
No, that definitely is not. But
Right.
yeah, but I still missing my blood family too.
Oh, of course.
I wish they were close. I wish at least my sister were close because I could go there all the time and have coffees as I used to do. All
Yeah,
the
but
time.
I think your family dynamic is more complicated even than mine as it relates to you being vegan.
Oh, yeah. See, she.
It's not well. It is not exactly because they don't like that for sure. They do not really love the idea. They probably think that I'm sick and blah 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 blah. But also, every single time we go there, they make stuff for us.
It's not about that. She says this. She misses it. But if we live there and we're there for like 2-3 months, and there's like no options in Brazil.
Not if we live in São Paulo. São Paulo has probably more vegan restaurants
But
now than New York.
we would never live in Sao Paulo.
Well, we are like 30 minutes from São Paulo. It's the same go from Fort Lauderdale to Miami. The same shit. But anyways, it's not that the point. The point is, we don't have to be eating with them. If you have a house there, if I'm living there, I don't have to be in my mom's or my sister's house. When you
Right.
go for visit, I have to be in somebody's house. So it's hard. But it's not so hard because they make something for us. And they don't question me because they know me. And I'm not a very patient person. And I just talk straight to the point,
Yeah.
They don't disturb me anymore.
I think overall, you got the most vegan-friendly cities. It's not really country by. I mean, I guess Israel's probably more. I think Canada overall is more vegan-friendly than the U.S.
Have you been to Toronto since going vegan?
I haven't, but I think it's massive amounts of vegan restaurants.
Okay.
But we have been in Vancouver since
Yeah.
when we
Yeah.
are vegan.
There's a good amount.
And Vancouver was the Mila restaurant in Vancouver. Oh my
Yeah.
God, was the best dessert of my entire life. Vegan.
It's called Mila,
Mila.
Mila.
What was the
Wonderful
dessert?
restaurant. We went there
Oh
twice.
my God. How can I explain? It was like a pie, like a chocolate. It was interesting.
Oh, was it peanut butter?
Yes, it was a peanut
chocolate
butter
pie.
chocolate. And I was not about to order because I'm not a peanut butter person.
I
This is
am.
American thing.
You
Yeah.
love it.
Very American. And the lady, the waitress, she looked to me like, you should order.
Yeah.
You should order. This is different. Because they didn't have many options. And okay, whatever, bring to me. And my mother-in-law, John's mom, was the first time that she was doing kind of a week diet with us.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, bring me just a spoon because I just want a piece.
Yeah.
She's the only one I give a piece, okay, guys? I don't share my food. But with John's mom, I share my food.
Right.
Because, yeah.
She ordered one after the piece.
She ordered one after
Yeah.
the piece.
Yeah, I do love peanut butter
I
too.
do too.
But
Peanut
was-
butter and chocolate is such a good
different.
combo.
Was different. It
Shout
has
out to
a-
George Washington Carver. We love you, George Washington
What did he
Carver.
have to do with it?
He invented peanut butter.
Really?
Who was
George
George,
Washington
Washington Carver
Carver.
exactly?
He invented peanut butter.
But isn't there something else in history about him? All he's known for is that he invented peanut butter.
Now I'm Curious.
Like the peanut butter guy. That's
Yeah,
the
I
guy
thought
that told
I thought it was
Americans
something
for they grow up strong, they should eat peanut butter jellies.
Is peanut butter not?
Instead,
Yeah, peanut butter is not.
instead of rice and beans.
Peanut butter is not popular in Brazil.
Oh no! And thank God. Even though I like peanut, we have paçoquinhas.
Oh yeah, that's peanut butter.
Yeah,
It's
we like peanut, but like peanut butter is not a thing in Brazil.
It's amazing.
You don't make stuff with
It's an
peanut
amazing
butter.
invention. And
Oh,
with
wow.
jelly, it's amazing. With chocolate, it's amazing.
George Washington Carver is often mistakenly credited with the invention of peanut butter.
Joseph. That's funny.
Oh, Joey, sorry about that. At least now
Did
you
he do
know.
something else?
Well, he developed sweet potato products.
Sweet potato products?
Yeah.
Who invented the peanut butter?
Joey's like never wrong, so he's like kind of surprised and shocked at the same time.
I've been wrong before.
This
Yeah,
time,
but not often because you do your research.
yeah,
and-
this time he probably listened for someone that he trusted so much that he didn't try search.
yeah,
about
who stared you wrong? Was it Artie?
Artie? You mean my friend Arnie?
Arnie. Oh, actually, shout out to Arnie because he always like our stuff too,
Yeah.
and he listens to our podcast.
He does
Who,
listen.
Artie?
I'm
Arnie.
I'm sorry, Arnie. I'm a little bit judgmental. But you know, I'm a vegan. Vegans are like that. I'm really sorry.
Isn't
Not
Artie-
all vegans are
Isn't
like
there an Artie character? in
Joy,
Happy
all
Days?
vegans are like that. They just doesn't say. Some of them just don't say, but they think.
So the inventor of peanut butter, Marcellus Gilmore Edson.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty
I
close
know
to George
him.
Washington
Oh my God. He's my old
he
friend.
sounds Brazilian.
No. And if he was Brazilian, we would have peanut butter and stuff like you guys, and we don't.
Is it come from America?
For we grow
Yeah.
strong, our parents say you have to eat rice and beans. Rice and beans. Here's like a peanut butter and jelly. Sometimes we make jokes about that.
What did they say to make us strong growing up as kids?
Spinach?
Well,
Yeah,
they might say
broccoli.
they might not say
Well,
that, but
Popeye is a spinach thing.
but they might not say that, but they send you guys for the school with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I love a good
Yeah.
PB&J.
Everyone loved them here.
Yeah.
I prefer grape
good.
jelly. Those strawberries pretty good.
Oh, strawberries, freaking good.
Yeah.
A long time I don't buy
But
jelly.
you
I
stop
should buy
eating
jelly.
them after you're like you. Everyone grows out of it after a while, but you don't know why. Well, no.
I didn't grow out of it.
Well, you ate them as a kid.
Yeah.
Did you eat them in high school a lot?
High school, probably. Oh, no, I think in high school, I was big on going to Subway.
Did you have open lunch
Yeah.
so you could eat out during lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too. Hour and a half. It was great.
Hour and a half?
Yeah.
The hell?
Sometimes we'd go back to my house because we were 10 minutes away and play Sega Genesis hockey and smoke a little of the, you know what.
Oh, my God.
And the rest
Wow.
of the time they
Then
drunk.
go back. No, we didn't drink in school, but we would, smoke a little.
John Misserlian, the juvenile delinquent.
I married this guy.
Yeah, what the hell,
High
Vanessa?
school, everyone experiments.
Well, every
a
girl
little.
likes the bad boy.
Everyone not. I didn't experiment that. So
Well, a lot of high school kids in the United States did. But it was interesting with peanut butter and jelly. It's interesting. It's more of a kid's thing. Once you get older, you don't really make them.
I don't know if they still do it, but Starbucks used to sell the PB&J, and that was like the
Yes.
only vegan thing, really.
I don't think I ever had it.
Really?
Yeah, but I've seen it. I
Yeah.
want to get it.
It's
It's
yummy.
not like a sandwich, is it? Isn't it like more of like a small, like thing?
No, I think it was a sandwich.
Was it?
I mean,
haven't
I haven't
tried that.
seen it in a while, but also I haven't looked for it for a while.
I thought didn't Starbucks just come out with a vegan?
I literally had one today.
Falafel.
It's the spicy
Oh, I had
falafel
it.
pocket.
It's good.
It
It's
is good.
Yeah,
yeah, we
Spicy.
ate too.
yeah.
And
think
I
it's
am
pretty good.
I'm someone who does not handle spicy food well. So when I saw the word spicy, I got scared, but I tried it anyway because it's the one and only vegan like actual hot meal at Starbucks. And it was pretty good.
It's
it
a
wasn't
good
spicy.
spice.
It wasn't like for
yeah.
me, I would even call it mild.
I liked it.
Yeah, well, it was not hot spice.
Right.
I think it was just like a spices, and they call it spices, but
Yeah.
it's not like a hot spice.
Not at all. No, if I can take it, anyone can take
Yeah, it's
it.
almost
Me
like your
too.
spice with the chickpeas that we're probably gonna eat soon.
Yeah. You don't know what I made.
No,
What we were talking about.
tuna.
Yes, I did too know. Are you guys hungry?
Yeah, let's end this episode.
Yeah, let's end this episode because we've been talking, believe it or not, for nearly an hour.
Oh my god!
I mean, of course, I'm going to edit the shit out of this one, but
Is that 2 episodes or 1?
it's one.
It's
Maybe
only
you want
one.
to talk a little longer?
No,
Yeah, Vanessa's
Well,
done.
okay.
Vanessa's done.
I'm done.
Well, we can finish up.
I mean, if we want, we can do a bonus episode.
Who,
no,
me
we
and you?
can do.
Yeah.
Video games.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, bye.
Vegan video games.
Wait. For vegans talking shit, I'm Joey.
I'm John.
I'm Vanessa.
And John and I are going to talk shit for a bonus episode. So
Yay!
Yay! I'm out of here,
Ciao.
guys. Ciao.
bye, everyone.
See you soon. Até logo.
Ahora,